I am going to be working in direct sunlight on, ow, that's some hot paint. Why? To help illustrate the many winning attributes of a single product polish. I'm going to tape this off. I will be working right up here. What is a single product polish? That means, in very simple terms, that I can go from heavy defect removal of paint down to a swirl-free finish with a single product. No more juggling 4 different types of compounds and polishes. Throw that garbage away. Welcome to modern day chemistry. 1 polish, 1 buffer, 1 pad. Direct sunlight. Dry pad, yes, it has been used before. This is how much I'm using for the initial go around. This is my Max Shine. This is their M21. I have it on a speed setting of 5. Let's get started. It really can be that simple. I hope you're watching this, if you are a beginner, that if you are behind the buffer working on your car, you might be in a high state of fear mode because it's literally your first rodeo. So I would default to this, that your clear coat can withstand or will require more polishing to do the kind of correction that you're probably aiming for. But just know it's gonna, as a rule, once again, take more than you think it will. Now, yes, I could default to a very aggressive compound, but I'm not going to. This represents what is called controlled abrasive technology, which is vastly different than diminishing abrasive technology. Diminishing abrasives, old school thinking. Now that I've already polished once, it's not going to require quite as much polish as the first time, but I am working in the direct sunlight, so this will tend to dry up sooner versus later. Just a little sidebar is you always have to adjust based on your working conditions. I'm going to go in for yet a third time. Detailing really is all about the details, and in this moment what I'm trying to illustrate is the details of awareness. Specifically, I really want to create this definitive line of distinction here. So I know that it's easy to get the wide open areas, and the tendency is to not get it very tightly against these sharp areas. So I want to make sure I get those. Here I have my virgin microfiber cloth. I always recommend a microfiber cloth. It is the softest, safest cloth for your paint surface or clear coat. Once again, direct sunlight on very, very hot paint. One of the cool attributes of this single product polish is that it's true waterborne technology. Now, this is different than products that say they're waterborne technology, because this has been engineered so that the water molecule is the carrier for the other active and inert ingredients. That is a massive difference when it comes to chemical engineering. This polish has been formulated with what's called a surfactant, which is a glorified name for soap. Now you think, why would you possibly want soap in your polish? Well, it's in many ways, it's kind of a natural winning attribute of the way it was uniquely formulated. What that translates to you is that when you introduce water into the equation, cleanup is super, super simple. I will do my best to capture this in the right lighting, and hopes that my line of demarcation, which is right here, is going to show up. Now, have no fear. What I'm going to do is bring you in a little tighter. Now, just FYI, you can grab the wrong cloth and put, if you polish this to perfection, which this isn't perfection, but it looks pretty smoking hot. And by hot, I mean in a good way, as in like visually appealing. I do believe I have found that specific line of demarcation. So there is the before up here, trying to capture the sun as it reflects onto our glorious paint that is not perfect, but it is way better. Who doesn't want way better? I love way better. Let me come in a little closer. Yeah, you see that? That's what I'm talking about, baby. There we go, before, after. And once again, who knows what's gonna show up on video. Okay, party people, thanks for joining in the little demonstration day. I hope you have learned a little something along the way. And by all means, if I ask you, if you learned a single thing that you find useful in your world, give it a thumbs up. No, literally right now, give it a thumbs up. And by all means, leave me a comment and let me, well, how about this? You can shoot holes in my talk track and my critical thinking. Let me know what you think. Until then, we will see you on the next video.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what